Hi, this is Kerry Artak with Wicked Stocks, bringing you your daily Tesla report for Tuesday, April 1st, 2025. Let's take a look at the charts. I could talk a little bit about this, but I don't see it as consequential right now. 264.11, that channel bottom we pushed through last week, but closed just above. In fact, if we're looking in the immediate vicinity, it really is a 3/8 Fibonacci to the upside that I would rather use as our upward pivot point. I mean, after all, you've got 277.38, that longer term channel top, and that's not far off the mark from where we are now. So I really think it's 261.88. 3/8 upside Fibonacci can contain intraday highs. You can see over here it's an intraday pivot point. If we push through it, yeah, we could see 277.38 today. 277.38 is a 3-month descending channel top that can contain buying through the week, and below which we should fall to new lows. In fact, holding below 277.38, I do think this long-awaited area in the mid-150s, low 160s is a realistic, 1 to 2 month downside objective. On the way down, I do have 240.53 today. That is an extreme channel bottom that is parallel to the series of highs put out about a week ago. 240.53 is the point that, if settled below, should mark a good high for the week. But I don't know if we'll see that today either. I will say that 261.88 is your soft pivot point. If we open below it, 240.53 is indeed in reach. If we push or open above 261.88, then yes, 277.38. Working downside, if we close today below 240.43, we have kind of a 3 to 5 day target. Probably would take just about 2 to 3 days to reach this 212.11 area. But just remember that holding below 277.38, if you're a 3 to 5 week, 2 to 3 month position player, I see no good reason to be long Tesla. I do see a good reason to be long Tesla if we close above 277.38, which is not likely today. But if later in the week we close above that descending channel top, our next big picture objective is 372.66, which is a descending 2/3 speed line projected off the December high. On the way up, 320.74 in reach within a week, 2 at the very most, probably more like a week. 320.74 is a 3/8 upside Fibonacci from that December high against the low that was put out in early March. We certainly could top out there for a day, maybe a better part of a week. But if we close above 277.38, I would see this 372.66 is a likely 3 to 5 week objective. So yes, closing above 277.38, there is no good reason to be short Tesla. You want to be long Tesla as we move through the month of April. 372.66, then likely within 3 to 5 weeks, where we could top out at that point in time through the month of May and fall away. A downside, once again, I can go over 240.53. There are little levels on the way down. They all have some degree of meaning, but I wouldn't hinge my day on any of the minor points. But I do think you can buy 240.53. I'm just talking to day traders. I'm reluctant to buy 240.53 as a 3 to 5 day swing trade just because of the overwhelming bearish dynamic that continues through the month of April below 277.33. That is then, extinguished with a settlement above 277.38, as I say, then expecting a rally through the month of April into the low 370s and dropping. But if we do close today below 240.53, given the fact that we've remained bearish through the month of April below 277.38 anyway, I do think you can set a short position based on weakness. And that might mean just reaching for 155, 165 strike out of the money puts that don't expire for at least, and I would call this by that point in time, if we're closing below the 240.53 formation, this could be within 3 to 5 weeks. Potentially. And so closing below 240.53, or as you're testing 277.38, whichever you like. As we're testing 277.38, the 160 strike out of the money puts are a little cheaper than they are on Monday's close, for instance. But if you want to set a short based on weakness, which is a slightly higher probability situation, then you can do so with a settlement below 240.53, and then reaching for those out of the money puts in the 150s, 160s would be the way to go, with an expiration of at least 3 or 4 months on this 1 to 2 month perceived sell-off as we close below 240.53. I think I've said it all. Please click like, share, subscribe. Check out wickedstocks.com. Take advantage of our 5-day free trial. If you do so, you will see 2 stock picks a week. You'll also see those over the last few weeks that are still relevant. We're always looking for 20% moves on each of our stock picks that are well suited for 3 to 5 week to 3 to 5 month trader investors. We also get daily Triple Q, daily SPY analysis, weekly Apple stock analysis, so forth and so on. So check out wickedstocks.com. I will be back tomorrow, of course, with Wednesday's Tesla. And you have a great day.